Hi everyone, my name is Catherine Kender, but I go by Hannah. This is my third semester at Surrey Community College and I'm working to get my associate's degree in art. I'm kind of on the fence of trying to decide if I want to go with my associates in science instead, but those two science and math classes are extremely discouraging after the past few that I've taken. I'm not quite sure what career I want to go into. All I'm really sure about is that I want to do something internationally. Cultures, the differences of them have just always been extremely interesting to me. For instance, the way that we grew up here in Surrey County is completely different than the way that anybody grew up in New York City. Like, we couldn't imagine not driving without a vehicle, and then people in New York City couldn't imagine driving every day, all the time, to work, to school, everywhere, this, that, and the third. Just things like that, and the differences between just this, the couple thousand miles between us and them, and then all the way on the other side of the world, that is astonishing to me. I haven't really figured out how to get there, but that's the goal. I'm currently the general manager at the Little Caesars in Mount Airy. I'm 20 years old and I've been the general manager for about 6 months now. Public speaking is pretty common in that job. I do a lot of training, a lot of store meetings, a lot of one-on-ones with the employees. The only thing that really bothers me with that is I'm 20 and sometimes it requires discipline and scolding and terminations of people who are 30, 40, 50, up to 60 years old sometimes. And I've always been taught, respect your elders. And sometimes that's hard when you're just a 20-year-old girl and you're trying to like write up or tell somebody that they're doing something wrong or that that's not acceptable. That makes me a little uncomfortable, but apart from that, everything's pretty okay there. In my free time, I really like hiking and I really like photography. And I really like to mix them together, which sometimes doesn't work out because about 1 every 5 hikes, I have to repair my camera because I dropped it or I just ruined it completely. My favorite hike that I've ever been on was probably to the Devil's Bathtub that's up in Virginia. It's 6 miles and the Devil's Bathtub is like a 13-foot bathtub shaped water pool. And I dropped my camera into it. And so I had to dive 13 feet down into like a pretty small area because it gets smaller as it goes down. And I don't like small areas very much, so that was pretty interesting. Apart from that, I just really like to work about 60 hours a week, go to school, hang out with my friends. Apart from that, that's pretty much everything I do. It's really great for y'all to listen. Thank you.